It's been a while to say the least. We're back though. We're here. Celtic career mode. Something funny I just noticed here. Arturo Vidal somehow at Everton. I mean, I know we're a good few seasons in now, but he's signed. But welcome back to the Celtic career mode after a long wait. Yes, consistency is key, as they say. But, yeah, there's no consistency here. Anyway, today we want to carry on with getting towards the end of the season. We've got a job to do against Lazio in the first game of the episode we play. We are currently 2-1 down to them on aggregate, but we can go through. If we go over to Lazio in a away game, it'll be difficult and get the win, but I'm confident we can. Then we'll play Everton, and then we'll sim Southampton and Crystal Palace, and then it's kind of straight sailing to the end of the season. We've also got Europa League games maybe if we go through, which we'll have to play. But we're paraded towards the end. We're flying high. There's nothing to worry about. Right now, we are playing incredibly well, and we just want to continue with how good we've been. I know it's been a while since we played the last episode, but we'll get back into the swing of things, hopefully, and that'll start today. Czech Republic, no, thank you. So we are 2-1 down, work to do, but I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to procrastinate. We just need to play our best. We can't be lackadaisical at the back. We can't be lackadaisical altogether. We've got to take our chances, though. These, I don't want to be doing this where it always seems to happen. I get through 1-on-1 to the keeper and then I hit it right at him. We need to finish and bury our chances and make sure we walk out with a decent result. We can't lose. We can't afford a 0-0. 1-0 would, not be enough either. We need to score 2 goals. So it's a big ask. 2 goals need to be scored here. That's the team we're going to play. Looking strong. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Over to Rome we go then to take on Lazio in the Olympic Stadium. A big game. 2-1 down in aggregate. A lot to be asked. We need 2 goals at least. And you know what? We weren't going to take it easy. And we weren't going to take it easy from minute 1. We weren't going to wait until they got tired. Straight away, Callum McGregor, bang. What a finish. What a finish from Cal McGregor. And that's what, 2 minutes into the game, and we go to Rome and we get an early goal, which was direly needed, as we need to score 2. If you want to score 2, then get 1 out of the way as soon as possible. And exactly what we've done. Nice hold up play there from, I believe it was Moussa Dembele, I'm not sure, but there McGregor, boom. Lovely finish, barring in, he's leaving the keeper no chance, and God's green earth to get to it. And McGregor puts us up 1-0 nicely. So we have to keep up this style of play, I would say, to try and be in with a chance of leaving Rome with a positive result. But Lazio never going to be a team that lie down. Going forward, creating chances straight away. A lovely shot. And it was just unlucky for Lazio hitting the post there. But we need to try and extend that lead. Moussa Dembele, the top scorer in the Premier League this season. Powering forward. He sees a wee cut back. He does it. It's a good shot, but it's a good save. And maybe if he just got more power behind it, we'd have left the keeper with less of a chance. A nice run spotted there from the Lazio player. Catches it in a volley. It's a lovely goal. I cannot take that away from him. A lovely finish from Lazio. A lovely piece of movement from Johnny on that left-hand side of their park. He got in the right position, and he left their defence scunnered. And it's a lovely ball, but even better finish. The way he comes flying in, connects beautifully. Pickford's just left standing, staring into space. I mean, look at the finish. Just, it is a fantastic goal from Lazio. Hats off to him, that's all I can say. And we're back to the point where we need a goal now. Excuse me for fucking button, basically. But there we go. Gutted on the sideline. Eric Sviatchenko doesn't look too happy. But back to the drawing board. We need to score another goal like we did at the start of the game against Lazio. 2 goals, though, was the aim. So, still in that position. Very confident we could have got that second goal. But Lazio, not once again, team not want to lie down. Good ball in. And Tom Davies, he gives us the lead. Again in Rome, a fantastic corner in, and we start the second half as positively as we started the first, with a very quick and very early goal. And Tom Davies, he doesn't get a lot of goals, but he is one of the most vital players in the team, hands down. And he proves it here again, coming up with a big goal, a big time, which may or may not carry us through to the next round of the Europa League if we could get another one. Lazio though, look at this, beautiful pass and football. Unlucky from them, just an inch or so wide. We go forward, coming into the 62nd minute. Musonda does play that cutback move. A good ball for Roberts, but the header just going wide. Unlucky for Paddy Roberts there. Moussa Dembele finding himself struggling, but he does pass out wide. Roberts, it's a good ball. It's right to Dembele, who's in front of the goal, and he puts it over. God knows how. He's missed from genuinely 2 yards out. He was onside. I mean, come on, Moussa. That is an appalling miss. It's Alfredo Morelos type stuff right there. That Moussa Dembele misses, the top scorer of the season as well. Missing opportunities like that. Scandalous. Lazio, we gift him an opportunity. Somehow, he rushes it he puts it wide. We get let away with murder. And full time. 90 minutes. We go into extra time. We know what we need to do. Get a goal. Edouard deployed onto the park for Moussa Dembele. Can he do what he has to? Yes, he can. Buries it so calmly, so coolly, into that top corner. Could be the goal that takes us through. I keep saying last 16, it's not. It's to the quarter-finals of the Europa League. That could be the goal. Lovely stuff from Big Odd Sonny Edouard. A fantastic finisher, man who wants more starts. I mean, Dembele's been red hot this season, but we have a good backup striker in Sonny Edouard, and he proves it there with a wonderfully placed finish, leaving Lazio defenceless. And it's lovely stuff. The stuff of, defenders' nightmares. Strikers' dreams, if you like. And that leaves us up 3-1. Very positive position. Second half of extra time. It looks like we're going to go through. Can we just extend that? McGregor, he's already had one. He got the first goal, and he will get the last goal of the game. Callum McGregor, a vital part in this match to get us through to the quarter-finals of the Europa League. It has been done. It may have took to extra time, but who cares? We're through.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
So there are the scores and the doors of who's heading through to the Europa League quarter-finals. We're getting closer, lads, to that final. We are through. Ghent knocking out Arsenal, a pretty big result there. Napoli knocking out Wolfsburg. Villarreal heading through. Not sure who made it through in the draws there between Juventus and Zenit and Olympiacos and Southampton. But Sporting Lisbon also making it through, and Marseille making it through. So some tough teams in there. Who we've drawn, I don't know yet, just about to find out. But we are through to the quarterfinals, that's what matters. And we get a wee bit of prize money into the bargain, which is nice. International duty now on, we've got a wee bit of a break, I think. But if we quickly check who we've drawn in the next round, we will be taking on Ghent. Not bad, they did knock out Arsenal, so they could be a little more challenging to expect, but a decent quarter-final consider those teams, like Zenit, who got, did Zenit go through? I can't remember. So Zenit, possibly Juventus, Villarreal, some big teams. We get handed Ghent, so not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that. Just one more game to play in this episode. We're going to play Everton. As you can see, there's the league table. We are still top. We've drew a few games recently. I think we've lost a couple. We have dropped a few points. But I'm perfectly comfortable with the position we're in. I expect us to go on and continue to run away with the title. Moussa Dembele running away with top scorer as well. 21 goals. That's 9 ahead of second place Moussa. The two Moussas, Moussa Dembele and Ahmed Moussa, at the top of the scoring list. Iceland offering us a job. Thanks for the offer. But I'm not really interested. It's on Edouard. He scored. So maybe we start him. Maybe we change it up a bit. Maybe we drop the top scorer in the league. And we give odds on a wee go. Do we do it? I think we do it. I think we do a little bit of rotation here. We're going to bring Iron in. We're going to bring Edouard in, give him a start. And I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Kouassi Bowie, because I feel like he deserves one. So we're going to bring in Kouassi Bowie. That's the team against Everton. Let's do this. Match 2 of the episode then. The only Premier League game we are playing in this episode. The only domestic-based game we're playing in this episode. Will European hangover be a condition heading into this game? Big game, take 120 minutes out of the players. And there's been a 2-week international break in the midst of that. So, a little bit rusty perhaps. We would suggest so by the start. You're going to see here Bakambu as a poor clearance from us. Schneiderlin gives it back to Bakambu. Bakambu back in the net, 1-0 down very quickly. And a team who are running as closest to us in the Premier League, and Everton are second or third anyway, managed to take the lead 1-0. Everton, not letting us get much of the ball in this game. Not at all. And as you see here, lovely passing stuff. Bakambu giving it to Vieto, Bakambu to Barkley, a lot of space, don't know where that came from. Centre half's too high up, it's 2-0. Not good at all. And really that was about it for the first half. Nothing exciting from us. Pickford tries to palm away, Bakambu. Yep, you're not seeing things. We are down 3-0 there to Everton. It's not your eyes deceiving you. And, things just sometimes go from very bad to incredibly worse. Yep. Let's just ignore what happened there. We'll pretend it never happened, right? I know I cut off the footage earlier. It was not a pretty sight. And Everton really truly did get the best of us. They're sitting third, they're not having a bad season, only 7 behind us. At this point we need to be careful because the gap is now 6 points. Anything can happen. I mean, there's been bigger leads overturned in Premier League history. Let's think of Kevin Keegan when his Newcastle side was flying. Let's think of Alex Ferguson in 2012. There's a lot of examples of it. So, sim the last 2 games and hope for positive results. A little bit of European hangover I'm going to put to blame for that poor result there against Everton and the poor performance. And I'll forgive them. 2-0 win though, there we go. Tierney and Musonda getting the goals away from home at Southampton, and that sends us away further. Oh, and Everton are doing well, they're climbing the table. 2 big wins in a row for them, I suppose. But, I mean, the league title's basically theirs. This is our 30th game. I imagine this will be our game in hand here, so we can really just kind of secure the title with a win in this game. There we go, Celtic Crystal Palace. We should be... Oh my goodness, God almighty, how's that happened? How's that? We've lost our game in hand, lads. 2-1, it finishes to Crystal Palace. Somehow, that's the way we end off the episode. 2 league losses there. And it's getting close. We better not bottle this. I'm getting worried that we're going to bottle it. There's 4 points in it. 4 points, and we have got, a few big games. We've still got Liverpool, Tottenham, Leicester, Arsenal. A few big games. We need to hope that we don't bottle it. And we've got Europa League in there to balance out of the rest of our season. So it's going to be a tough 8 games to finish off the season. But I'm confident we will win the league. If you've enjoyed, like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.